Hello everyone, my name is Barbara and I'm a Polish girl who lives in Ireland and likes to knit, and today we're going to chat about knitting, about yarn, about patterns and so on and so on. Don't forget, I'll try to put timestamps down below, so if you want to skip anything feel free to do so. And I think today in my agenda will be what I'm wearing, Cal, in the jar section, what's on my chest, needles, what's off my chest, what's off my needles, and a bit of a chit chat because this channel reached over 5,000 subscribers, which is amazing that you spend some time with me and listen to my rambling and mumbling. I'm very happy about that, and to celebrate that with you a bit, there'll be a giveaway going on, so check that out. What else you can find on this channel? You can find finished objects video. I like the things to be sorted a bit, so in my playlist you can find hats, shawls, garments, toys and so on, so you can see what I've knitted. Right, first organization skills, so a little bit, you know, professional. But we shall see how it goes. I know we don't have a tea, but I had to clean this place, so I prepared myself a tea in this lovely, which says a beautiful friendship, beautiful mug. I received it from a viewer and I adore it, and I'm actually drinking a tea that I received during the Christmas, and I really like this one. 4 o'clock. It's kind of brand and you can get different things, and nice and tasty. Okay, let's start. So first things first, if you're looking for me, would want to be engaged, you can leave the comment down below. I'll definitely respond to your comment. I don't get that many comments, so definitely. And then you can check Instagram because I'm there all the time, and I enjoy your photos, your pictures, so please do hashtag knitting I love, show me what you're knitting, or tag me if you want. What else I do that you may not know about? I own a little shop, you can find the link down below, knittingilove.com, and you can find knitting pouches, stitch markers, coasters, and now even needles, which I really love, and I want to basically swap my needles for hayas, especially sharps. And yeah, what else I can say? If you want to support me a bit, go check it out, and I hope you find something you like. Let's start. Okay, what am I wearing? I'm wearing my latest finished object, which I think was knitting for like 5 months. Well, since September, and it wasn't like, you know, I was only knitting on this, but what it is a long line cardigan by Hohi Locatelli, and I presume I don't have to say who that person is. Using a beautiful yarn by Circus Tonic Handmade, and this is Grey Hook. Beautiful. I love it. I can live in it. I'm just only thinking maybe I will include pockets, but that's more like a dream than a reality. Probably I've been knitting something else and forget completely about this, but I'm thinking to put them over here just for my tissues. Right, so I'm not spreading them around the place. Oh, and what else I'm wearing? Actually, I'm wearing something else. I hope you can see it. I'm wearing Mercury socks. Comfy day today. Was that too much? I hope it wasn't. Okay, that's a warm up. Cal. I'm hosting one Cal, which is Knit a Hat Cal. You can check it out on Ravelry. I will leave link down below. So if you knitted any hats or even crocheted, because people are asking me, yes, you can enter if you crochet your hat too. Please use only one post for a hat, unless you knitted any of my patterns. I have free patterns or paid for patterns just to chill me up. I'm giving you 2 entries, so don't forget to do that. And today we have that amazing day that I can actually draw a winner, because we reached over 600 finished object hats. Now, so the prize from 401 to 600 finished objects is a beautiful yarn that I received in one of the Knit Crate boxes lately, so if you haven't checked the video, check it out. This is a breathless colorway. We have over here 400 yards, 366 meters in 100 grams, 80% superwash wool, 20% nylon. I have exactly the same skein. I'm going to knit a hat. It's kind of a big stripy pattern. It was dyed that way, so I love it and I can't wait. It starts with this beautiful purple and goes to that pale pink, and I think we have basically I think 4 stripes over here, and then this green and then this blue. So I think for a hat I might be okay with those warm colors, and here's more cool colors, which would be nice for, I know, stereotypical, but a girl and a boy. What do you think? So anyway, this beautiful skein. So thank you, Knit Crate. Check it out, they're giving us 20% off, so check video if you're interested. Then this beautiful bag by Handmade Bags by Diane. I will leave links down below too. I love it because you have 2 fabrics, and I call it 2 in 1. So for photos or anything to cheer you up, will be this one. Calm you down, this one. And we have amazing inside. Thank you so much. Then one of my pouches, okay, I grabbed the one that I'm using. So obviously they're, you know, they've been loved. For my pouches, so for circular needles. So we have or Flower Power or Silent Forest, and I have few 40PNs. Forest, check it out for different colors if you're interested. So one of those and one of my patterns. So if you fancy to knit something, check it out. I'll try to leave links down below too. Finger crossed. And I think that's all. So let's go and see who the winner is. I want you to pick a random number between 401 and 600.
It's 460.
Yay! See this? Eventually, she got it. 460. Let's see. So 460 on the screen, that's Peggy. Congratulations. She won with the second entry of my Asphodel Potion pattern. She did it beautifully, as you can see on the screen now. So congratulations, Peggy. Please get in touch with me. Send me your address and I will send those goodies to you. Please let me know what pattern also you want to receive if you haven't. If you don't have it, if you have it already and you would want to, I don't know, maybe gift it to someone else, let me know that person's Ravelry name and pick one of my pouches. Congratulations. Don't forget to, oh guys, very important information, you have to check now other podcaster because Taylor from Wool Needles Hands podcast, she also hosts an annual hat cal, although she has every month a different theme. But check it out, maybe your hat will be, maybe you can enter your hat into that cal too. If you know any other hat cals during the year, please let me know and I will share that information with you. Okay, in the jar section we have January, so I'll definitely pull someone out of the jar. What you can win something from my shop, so let me know what would you want to receive and I'll put some small goodies there too. Normally I take a photo and post it on Instagram when I'm packing it, like here for Emily, so I hope she's going to get it soon. And today I'm going to enter just one podcast because I did not have the time to watch more, and as I said, I feel kind of stressed about it now because in the jar section I would love to give you all the love I have, but at the same time I don't physically have time to watch everyone all the time. So if I pull someone, I'm not watching them. That's kind of stressful situation. Okay, so the podcast I would want to include, I watched only one episode, 63 if you're interested. It's Knitting at Tiffany's. I got information on our Ravelry thread about nominations and I had a few minutes and I watched it and I really enjoyed. There's 2 ladies, Arne and Tiffany. I'm not sure how I'm saying it right. And one of them is definitely dyeing yarn, so check her colorways, and let's add them into our jar. So here they are, folding and putting in. So check those lacy out. That episode, what I've learned, or actually learn names. I have to go on Instagram, follow both of them and find their names that way. What I've noticed, that's what I noticed. I think Tiffany's is dyeing yarn and she knitted a beautiful socks, check that episode, with hearts as a present, and I love that colorway, by the way. Can imagine hat. Anyway, so let's see who the January winner is. Some love given to podcaster because it takes time. Recording, it's piece of cake. Editing and putting everything, that's big work. So the winner is, do you see it? Get Lit and Knit, Ali and Abby. Oh my, I haven't seen them for ages. I don't even know that they podcast. What I remember, one of them is going to be a judge and another one is going to be a doctor. And they like to drink and they always had a wine during their podcast. The last time I watched them, oh my, that was ages ago. So ladies, if you came across this episode, I don't even know, let me know, because you want something from my shop, and if you want to get it, you definitely can. If you're not podcasting anymore, I will not be sending the extras only, so for a lucky viewer, because I normally send another set to give away. That's that. Congratulations! Okay, don't put it back in the jar. Right, what's off my needles, what's off my chest? In this section I'm going to go through back my channel because I like to add some small videos and tell you what I've done and what I have done what I did, but I haven't posted yet. So after last episode, which was episode 46, I eventually did that tutorial, free tutorial for everyone. You were asking me questions, how to knit a hat, how to knit on circular needles, how I use them, how everything goes, and I think that sums up everything. I'm quite proud of it for my first tutorial. I thought it was going to be even worse, but it ended up quite good, and I love your feedback. Thank you so much. And for those who actually knitted the hat or are planning to knit the hat, thank you so much. So this is a Just Knit hat. You can download a free pattern from Ravelry, or if you're not a Ravelry member, you can go and on my knittingilove.com, or under that video you'll find a link to my project page and you can find a PDF file that you can download from there. What else I can say? I love it. I have my lovely dusty pink color, and even though I knitted another two just for perspective on the tutorial and just to show you how it looks if you do more rows, I haven't started using them. I haven't even put tags on them. Anyway, probably there'll be like a gift knitting in the future. It's a very nice hat. It's very fast to knit. It takes maybe 2 hours overall, maybe slightly more, and you have it done. 33 minutes tutorial from the beginning till the end. The second video I posted up was a review and also kind of finished object video for you, which took 13 minutes, so a little bit longer than usual-ish, I think, about sock yarn that it's available now on Wool and the Gang website. They call it Kinda Magic Socks. It is an unusual knit. It's a really lovely sock. I was using DPNs and I learned a bit with how to use DPNs, how not to get the ladder. Well, maybe I have a little bit, but it wasn't so visible anymore. They teach you how to play with your tension, what's going to happen actually. So it's more like a lesson than enjoyment of knitting a sock, I would say. If you're an advanced knitter and you like to knit socks in a certain way, first expression you may have is you don't like it, I would say, because you're used to your own habits and stuff. And in here, there's a specific instructions and specific things you need to do in a certain time, and you will have certain length of the calf and stuff like that. You know, so it might be good even for someone who want to try to knit, because you get all those informations that advanced knitter already knows. Okay, another one, just wanted to share with you a gift that I received were mittens, and I love them so much. I use them during my Vlogmas, and I just want to share with you because it is an amazing feeling when someone knits you something and give it to you, and normally we don't kind of see that other side of the story, the person who receives them. Most of the time is a thank you and that's it. So I wanted to kind of show my my feelings about it because I think that's important too. So knit and give your knitting goodies to someone, definitely. Then we had unboxing in January, and Knitcrate surprised me actually because they sent me 2 boxes. However, in this video I open artisan Knitcrate, and I was a little bit in shock because I thought it's going to be a Knitcrate membership. So I started rambling and bumbling, and I'm quite surprised. The yarn is beautiful, and it's going to be entered to my 5,000 subscribers giveaway, so I'll show you in a bit, and I'll show you in a while what I'm actually knitting with it. I'm almost finishing my new design. Kind of touched the yarn. I know I told you I'm going to cast on flat Orky hat, which I'm knitting with my friend, and she finished it, and I haven't, like, I frogged it half of it, and I need to start again, and I will. It's just I know that it won't be enough yarn. She is quite a good dyer. She was able to dye the yarn to match the hat. Okay, I went completely in a different direction. But I'll try to do my best and cast it on. So anyway, Knitcrate, check it out. Check that discount, 20% off. They have more boxes. Shipping is for free if you're getting a subscription. Worth it, I would say. And you can unsubscribe at any time you want. And they have quite a good deal. Sometimes the pop-up windows, so check them out when you're on their website. Then I have been asked many times how many stuff I've knitted, or you were sharing with me how many socks you knitted, hats you knitted, and so on in 2017. And in my life, I'm like, need to be organized. I count things and do stuff, and I just wanted in this area to be a little bit like, we do not care. It's not a competition. I know you don't feel it that way. It's just I know that with my, let's say, OCD, I could go in the direction, write in my diary, my brain, you know, in my brain, and I will treat it as a goal to kind of beat myself. I don't want to beat myself. I'm a good person. So anyway, but I was getting so many messages, and one lovely comment under one video, I'm sorry I don't remember. It kind of was more in regards to tell you what hat I knitted, but not from perspective of a number per se. It's more like which one I like the most, which is the warmest, and or memories about it, because I presume we all would prefer to have memories than dreams. So we've tried to do things and memorize them and have that lovely history than just dream about something that never happened. Is that even related? So anyway, I recorded Hats of 2017 video, so you can see I had to go through a few times how many hats I knitted, because I knitted few hats 3 times, like just knit hats, or 4 times, and even when I was writing in my journal, I just completely kind of mislead it. So once in a while I just stop counting out loud, and I'm just showing you numbers because yeah, I just lost I lost the counting. So it's, I think, 38 hats, and I haven't showed you like the last one over here and one more. With the one more I want to use the yarn to actually be another in the giveaway, so that you can maybe use the same tools that I used for just knit hat, and you can recreate the other one. That's my goal. We shall see how it goes anyway. So okay, check it out, have fun, take for consideration that this is a journey in knitting, and there's a progression, and it's sometimes a fun just to go crazy yarn, and I hope you like it. So go and see it if you haven't. We can chat about it. Right, and then now you see my lovely cardigan over here, long line cardigan by Hohi Locatelli, on the screen, using amazing yarn, Australian. Like, when I will go to Australia, do you know? In my big dreams, with my plans, and I don't have actually plans to go to Australia, but you never know in your life, right? So it feels like I'm there, I'm a part of it, and I feel proud and kind of cool. So check it out. The yarn is Circustonic handmade. I will leave a link down below, hopefully what I'm wearing, so check that thing. And I love the pattern itself. So if you're thinking to knit it, I would say go for it. It's just obviously it's a long knit. Cool. And the picking up stitches, that was my kind of scary moment, because if I don't have an even tension, one stitches are bigger than the other, you can end up with the bigger holes, and I don't know how did that end up, but I don't care. I love it. It's mine. Next one, another unboxing, and this time a second box from Knit Crate in January. Knit Crate membership. I received 2 of those lovely colors that I just pulled the winner from Knit a Hat Gal. So enjoy it. I'm going to knit a hat with it because I love their blend. It's 80/20, and I've knitted already with Knit Crate's yarn, Blue Morpho, and I love that hat. It's really nice blend. Really love it. And something new that I'm starting this year, which I call a chat, and I just posted, which will be a randomly in random room, and I will look randomly. It's about different things. Most related will be about knitting, obviously. So as January is a month that everyone wants to have a big goals, and the biggest goal for a knitter, I would think, is a garment. So obviously we think to knit garments, right? So I was thinking to knit about 3 patterns that I really love, and they're all things that I'm kind of afraid of, and normally every knitter would be about, would it suit me, is it my style, would it fit me, what kind of yarn I need to use. They have a different yarn in the pattern that I actually own, and what to do next. My gauge is different, and so on and so on. And you are amazing. You're giving me so many suggestions and helps and things that I haven't even thought about. And obviously some things I would be able to do if I had the yarn, and if you don't have a yarn, then you're thinking, should you order it or not, and all those dilemmas. So you're probably aware about it too, so check it out. It's quite fun, I would say. And tell me under the video what your dream sweater would be if you found it on Ravelry. And if you haven't found it, just write it down. I haven't found it yet. What else I finished? I finished these beautiful socks. Aren't they pretty? I haven't done a finished object video, but I will, and I'll tell you more about it. What can I tell you? The pattern and the yarn itself is by Kate Jones from Big Bears, and I'm a big fan of their show episodes. They're so lovely and amazing, and I would love you to support them as much as you can. And I kind of modified it a bit. Obviously I did a different heel that Kay likes, and I did something with the pattern over here. They're blocked, and I normally do not block my socks. I did an arrow with it. It looks more like a tower. It actually looks more like, if you go to Warsaw, to Poland, capital city of Poland, there is a building, and it looks like this. If I find a photo, maybe over here. Does it look the same? Kind of now when I saw it on the screen. Oh, I think I'm homesick. Well, I've been in Warsaw, capital city, maybe once or twice in my life, and I don't think I even saw this building. But they're lovely, they fit me. I put them on before blocking, so washing and putting and drying, just in case you don't know what the blocking is. And they're gorgeous. Afterthought heel. I did the toe that Kay recommends, although I did a different number of stitches, so I was kind of, I'll tell you all about it in the finished object video, because I don't want this one to take ages. I did something weird with the toe. Beautiful, delicate, very romantic. That reminds me, I know who would like this. Erica. Check Erica on Instagram. She has amazing Instagram photos, pictures, and I know she would do an amazing job taking photos of these. Hi Erica. I don't know if you're watching. So, but if you do, I'm so happy. Oh yeah, and one more thing about my hat, which is full of minis. It's a hat, I have to wear it. And it's the middle of test knitting. Testers is enjoying it so much. You need to see their results. So I hope that after publishing this pattern, they're going to put their projects on Ravelry page. I think I have 12 test knitters, and they're all are knitting. No one at the moment has backed out of the thing, and we have lots of fun. Yay! Yay! I can't wait to share this pattern with you. Right, finished object about this soon on my channel. I'll tell you more about it. What's on my needles? What's on my chest? Well, on my needles first, chit chat later. Let's start gradually. Beautiful bag, handmade the bags that by Diane, my lovely friend who's pulling me. That's why I have so many bags from her. Not complaining. Little patterns from Nordic Stitches podcast, check it out, or Nordic Stitches Designs. And this is Frozen Shawl. And I knit a bit on it until I got yarn from Knit Crate. Now, I know I've done more. So I'm here. I don't know which clue is it now, but this is it. It's humongous, so many stitches. But like I said, for me, once you get the gist and I memorized the lace pattern from perspective of just have a peek and you know what to do, I love it. But it's going to be big. And now I have smaller needles than the pattern tells you, and I have just that much yarn, and I'm afraid that I run out of this. And I was actually knitting this shawl during December, well now January, with Diane, and she ran out of yarn, so she had to put this one instead. So we shall see how it goes. My idea will be, once I run out of this, I'll see if I have something similar, or I would just basically leave the lace pattern the way it is with this one and just go with this. I don't know what the pattern tells you in the future, so we shall see how it goes. So I'm a little bit afraid, but at the same time I know it's quite big enough, so if I want to stop at any stage I can. It's just I don't know why I'll run out of yarn. I am a loose knitter though. Let's put it back. Yarn by Bubbles Yarns, Grace, check her podcast, an Irish dyer. This is an interesting blend. Here her label, and we have over here 50% superwash wool, 20% cotton and 20% nylon. Colorways, unfortunately, I don't have written down on the label, so I do not know. But it's perfect for frozen shawl, isn't it? Then I was knitting on those socks that I finished. So, oh, I forgot to tell you. Well, anyway, hopefully I had it on the screen. All is calm socks. That's what I was knitting. So I finished those. It took me a bit. And then in this bag from Knit Crate, from the last subscription, I just got the yarn fumes and I just created a pattern. It happens when I don't have time, when I'm busy, when I'm tired, when I want to stay in bed and don't do anything. It kind of pops into my head. Why not when I'm on the beach or outside in a lovely park? No, it's when I'm the busiest and I know I have to knit it because it will just disappear. And when I have a few moments to relax, there's nothing in my head. So well, here it is, beautiful hat. The name is still a mystery. And I'm knitting it over here. I'm on the creases, I'm going to finish. I just want to take a lovely photo just during the progress because I love those photos. Check Instagram, plenty of them there. And I'm using Hayahayas, interchangeable sharp tips. And I started with the hat is knitted with 3mm, which is US size 2.5, and then 4mm, which is US size 6, isn't it? Yeah. So that's what I'm doing now, and once I finish this I will take the cord and I'm going to cast on a sweater eventually. But that after that chat, you helped me a lot. I got some private messages, even not only the comments, and I love you so much. Who else I would be able to have a conversation like this? No one over here, no one. If I just started, it would be like, seriously? So I'm so grateful to have you over here and your knowledge, and yeah. So anyway, I'm be looking for a test notice for this hat. So hopefully, the worst part for me also is to sit down and write it down on the piece of paper. Well, actually on the PDF file. Finger crossed, maybe today, and then I'll be looking for test notice. So if you're interested, check Instagram. Hopefully it's out there. More merrier. As you can see, I have 12 test knitters, and yeah, but my rule is once 4 or 5 finish the hat, I try to publish it. Because this is a paid for pattern, I haven't told that to my test knitters. I like to at the end give them a little bit discount in my shop, just say thank you. There's no pressure to go and buying anything, but that's why I love having my little shop, because I can do that too. So yeah, back to the thing. So we have here a beautiful lace pattern. This is a double brim. And like I said, once I finish the creases, I'll figure out what kind of tag I'm going to use for this hat. And it's so warm, love it. So it's kind of a version for me. I wanted to have a, you know, okay, let's start again. I started walking, right, in December. If you're here for the first time, I'm sorry that you hear me rambling and babbling. But in December, there was kind of a challenge for me to walk, and this community of knitters, they're so amazing. Different people over here. Knitting is not only one thing that we do. And for instance, Dan from Baker Bears not only likes to knit, or learning how to knit, he learns how to knit. I would say he's now he was a big improver knitter, I would say. I would classify myself as the same. Probably he will just, yeah, having Kay next to him, that's probably help, isn't it? So anyway, he likes to run, and he figured out one day that he would want to engage people to walk and run. And I tried something on Instagram like Get Fit and Knit to get me out of the house, start doing stuff. Obviously doing things on your own and not having like a big community support, you know, it could run down your energy and stuff. So it's good to have a group that want to go in the same direction as you, let's say it that way. So he created a fog run 2017 last year, where we tried to go around the world. We failed on that, but that doesn't matter. Remember, in life it's not the finish line that you see, but the journey you're taking, because you may not reach the line, and if you haven't enjoyed the journey, what was the point, right? So you try to enjoy the journey to the certain thing you want to achieve. For me, it's not losing weight, it's not, you know, getting slimmer. I just want to kind of move my body and help my body to be healthier, to release toxins, and you know, there's so many crap up there, I'm sorry, in food and stuff like that. And if you start reading about it, it just overwhelms you a bit. And main thing that every doctor will tell you at least, that you should exercise for 30 minutes. And that was my thing. I just wanted to go out and walk as slow as I can. And that's why I also created that Go Slow hat. And I think that was even before Dan's kind of challenge journey, you know. So this year there was a new hashtag, a new idea, which is quite cool. We climbing. The hashtag is climb every mountain run. Well, I walk. Well, walk. I start running. My goal, actually, I would say the distance that I walk, I would love to be able this year to run. I'm not going to even tell you what the distance is, because some of you will laugh. It's so short, but everyone is different. Okay, so if you want to join, you do not have to be a knitter. That's the first thing. Let's say if you're a knit-worthy person, you can join, but actually everyone can. So anyway, I'm enjoying that. That's probably something completely off my chest, something that's on my chest all the time, and I love it, enjoy it, and people are having so much fun. Obviously January, so we're shooting with the numbers, we're going quite often, we shall see how it goes through the year. So that's the thing, that's the hat that I was thinking that I'm going to use during the walks. There will be like a headband. So there will be like a handband, so very warm. But then the lace will give you that breeze. Good thinking, huh? Yeah. So we shall see how that goes. Over here, double, it could be too warm, especially that this is a sport weight. And it is not a fingering. It actually is a sport weight. I'm using a second skein for a bit. I'm going to weight the hat and do everything and blah blah blah, and the rest, what I'm going to, the leftovers, so what I'm going to do, so anyway, okay, go back. So the yarn I'm using, Salt Rivers Mills, and this is 75 grams, okay, 250 yards in that measurements over here. And I thought I will be able to knit a hat just using 75 grams, which will be awesome, but not really. I will have to add another bit from another skein. So for the giveaway, I'm going to give a skein away, but I'm going to include that extra that you need to knit a hat, or maybe a little bit more. So in case you would want to knit my pattern, you will have a yarn to do it. So that's that. What I'm using here, I'm using 3mm. I was using these needles for a brim, this cord, here these needles, so you can see exactly, empty because they're there. I have my keychains over here, but just because I attached some markers and I needed it for the creases. Wow, okay, right. I will have a finished object video. I'll try to have it sorted nicely, not just rambling and babbling about it. What you're knitting? Tell me. Are you knitting a hat? Nope. What else? Do I have anything else? So like I said, I haven't started, but this is, I'm going to do it again. This is the yarn I'm going to use for that Flavorky hat. Maybe on the screen now I'll show you what I'm talking about. Why I'm so frightened about it. Well, I made a few mistakes. First one in the brim, and I can show you a photo because I posted it on Instagram, and I fixed it. But it was kind of loose, and I was thinking, oh my, you know, okay, will I live with it? It was not in the front of the hat, it was slightly on the back. I said, okay, I will live with it. But then I went to the body section and I was following instructions, and I'm not really good following instructions. I can't memorize the whole line, and once my eyes are on the needles, then I'm going back, I'm not hitting the same spot, and I'm just doing weird stuff, you know. So then I was again started, should I fix it? I fixed it to mistakes, and then I was thinking, like, I'm fixing too much, it has to be refreshed and done again. So the yarn I'm using over here is vocabulary yarn. It is beautiful, beautiful Hawaiian ice color. What we have over here, we have 100 grams, which is 181 yards. So it's iron weight, I would say. 100% superwash merino, 3-ply. Okay, check the screen now, just in case I made a mistake, so you can see what I'm talking about. Beautiful, beautiful yarn. So no worries, I haven't forgot it. I even actually have a tee over here from Amazing Bag. This bag I received with those minis that I knit my Full of Minis hat. That was advent calendar. Beautiful dreams in fiber, check it out. Now, again, a huge bag. What does it tell you? It tells you that I'm going to knit a sweater. So, the bag, as you may notice, has quite similar fabric that I sewn a bag for myself, and basically I sent my fabrics to Diane so she can knit a hat for her, so she can knit a bag for herself, but she also surprised me and knitted and sewn something for me. So I have green information, what I have inside, just in case I would forget. I don't think with the sweater, but we've decided we have 3 patterns. Okay, go back to that video. I will not be repeating what patterns I like. Check it out. And I picked Humulus. I was thinking also that's Isabel Kramer pattern. I was also thinking to actually go to the DK because I have a DK yarn inside, and not doing the lovely color work that she's doing, is just doing stripes because I do not have enough yarn. So then I decided, you know, I love the Humulus so badly, and if I just use DK but use a bigger size that it's written, you know, probably will fit me then. And then when I actually bought the pattern, I've noticed then, obviously you have those informations before you buy a pattern about the gauge. And then I discovered that it's exactly only 1 stitch, I think, more than I received with my swatch. I'm not a swatch person, but anyway, I did it. I'm showing you the right side. Yes, I'm showing you the right side. And if you're looking at it, that's just 15 stitches. So I forgot to have it 20 in the middle, and I just did something on the side to have it flat, you know. Mistakes. Rookie swatch mistake. What yarn I have, and okay, it's going in maybe, I don't know, you know, like already caked all of it, and I told you I have big plans for today. So happy! I have some knitting time, not just 4 minutes here and there in the car or waiting, or hopefully I edit this video fast. I have this beautiful yarn. Guys, look at this. Those colors, Magdalena, brilliant job. With this, you can send me all the time. Actually, I bought it. And this is a lovely swatch over here, so you can see it, how it knits up. It's going to be gorgeous. Ah. Here, her tags, so maybe I will hold this way and this way, so less editing for me. Okay, so do you see it? Information about the yarn, wool von Schaffer, what colorway, Barbara, what's the blend, what is it? Superwash blue, face Leicester. Apparently like a mouse or rat in some TV show that I have never watched. So Leicester. Leicester. Write down, is that correct? Leicester. Just write down yes you're saying it wrong or yes you're saying it right. Leicester. Leicester. Okay. And then, because I don't have enough, and I would love to do that Humulos pattern anyway, and probably I will, and I'm not really a person to read someone else's kind of descriptions. My lovely friend, oh my god, I love you all, she went through it and she said that some people actually knit it in DK and stuff like that, how many yardage they use and all. For me, it's a little bit overwhelms me, and I prefer to jump into the puddle than actually analyzing how everyone else has done it. So otherwise I would not do it. So this is the yarn I'm going to use, which I bought from Chimera Yarns from Monica, and I love her. So now read everything over here because it's so cute and lovely, and yeah, especially this note over here with the heart. So I just so maybe I'll do just stripes, or will I be able to knit it all? I'm afraid that if I start doing the color work with these, it will I just run out of it. And I know I will, but with the stripes, maybe it won't be that bad. So I'm planning to do, it's a yoke one, so my first yoke sweater, yoke one with the body, and then I'll do sleeves. So whatever I have left for sleeves, that's how long I'm going to have them. Got it? Got it. Okay, and in regards to stripes, do I have anything in my head? No, I probably, like, you know, roll the dice. I want a stripe here, I'll have a stripe there, and so on and so on. So can't wait, can't wait. It was just buzzing in my veins for a while. So much that I did a live on Instagram about it. Then I did a short video on YouTube here, and then I'm telling you about it again. So, sorry. Whew. So, and I'm going to Edinburgh, so say hi to me. I would love to finish this sweater for Edinburgh. I know DK, I don't know, that'd be probably, but Edinburgh, think about Scotland. It's like Ireland, cold, windy all the time. So probably be okay. And I'll definitely take this one. I'll be there on Thursday and Friday. And during that time, I probably would want to go for a walk. Why not? To see places. I've never been in Edinburgh before, and I'm not a really capital city person. For me, I like to be on my own and I relax then. This will be more a work and focus and everything like this, so we should see how it goes. With Yarn Festival, I will want to apologize straight away. Once I enter the thing, I may not notice anyone because I will see yarn. So if you feel that I'll be rude because I'll be just holding something and looking a few seconds without noticing you on the side, please forgive me. I will try to have a glimpse around, but obviously I may not know your name and stuff. I would love to kind of put an Instagram or YouTube names to the actual names, and if you have any system, please suggest how to do it. I will take my husband with me, which basically he bought tickets because I was at work and the sale was at 7 p.m. and I couldn't do anything, so he did it and he bought a ticket for himself. I thought he's very selfish because there's so many knitters that would probably want to enter and now they can't because he got a ticket for himself. He got a ticket for Thursday and Friday. Probably he survives there for 30 minutes and that'd be it. Knowing him, he will dump me over there and he will go for a walk. So anyway, I don't even know how it looks like. I probably will go over there, check the area, probably go out. I probably go outside, have a fresh air without yarn fumes and go maybe see some lovely places in Edinburgh. Hopefully he will plan something. I'm not really a good person to search for things, to go to things, so let me know. I've watched Grace's last year episode when she was there. She was going up some hill that you can see Edinburgh from there, so I would love to go there. And other attractions that Edinburgh can offer, let me know. Dan, some castles. There is one, I think. I even saw it on, I think, Netflix. And where do you eat when you're in Edinburgh? Let me know. Oh, thank you so much for your Instagram comments. One lady reached out to me telling me where she's going to stay, what website I could use to book things when I'm going over there. I'm rumbling and bumbling, so excited. So if you're coming, please say. So if you don't go, I think I'm going to get something to cheer you up and do a giveaway, just like you've been there, because I really enjoy when people do that. So I'm planning to do that. So that was a bit of chit chat. And what else? Okay, let's start a chit chat. I have mentioned a little bit that I'm going to Edinburgh Yarn Festival in March, so if you're coming, please say hi to me, and it's going to be awkward. Life. Anyway, this is my goal for kind of break social barrier around it, go do something different, because I would dream to go to every yarn festival, but it's, I don't know, it's a cloud of a fear and stuff like that around me. So instead of living in a dream, I will live with memories, whatever those memories will be. Yeah, my goal. And this is kind of stuff that I want to talk about, the YouTube channel that I have over here. And there's so many of you who subscribed, over 5,000, so thank you so much. I will show you what kind of prize I have for you in a sec, as kind of thank you. So I'll draw a winner from comments down below, so comment. I will help you maybe with a question, because sometimes we don't know what to say, right? So few words about me, because you may be new and you're interested, who am I? So as I say, that I'm Barbara, and I'm a Polish girl who lives in Ireland and likes to knit. Why I tell this sentence? Because I probably make mistakes while I'm talking. So if you're a native speaker, you probably get those things and you're wondering, like, what's that about? So this is information for everyone. And the second of all, that I like to knit. It's not it's a hobby. I want to treat it as something that I enjoy and have fun and play and mess a lot. So I do that too. And I see knitting not from perspective of, like, I'm not really a stylish person. I don't feel that way anyway. I would not be your thing to follow me in the fashion things, and probably I would want to have a person who I can follow. So my knitting will be more in perspective of reaching out. As you notice, I like to knit with yarn from the people they send it to me, because it's a lovely feeling. I think if I've sent a yarn to someone and someone would knit it with it, that's why I'm telling you all the time, in case I do giveaways and you receive something from me, please show it to me, because it will just melt my heart, and I will know that you really enjoy this thing that I do and I send, and that will just encourage me to kind of save some stuff and do it again. So anyway, I thought that I will write down some stuff about this channel that I think if you would want to open one yourself, it could be helpful from perspective of more emotional thing that the channel involves, not work that you have to put in. Because if you like doing something, it's not a matter that you have to do it. It sometimes only hurts that you do not have more time or extra time to do those things that you need to do. So this channel I opened on the 16th of February 2015, almost 3 years ago. And you'll be shocked, my first podcast was on 24th of October 2015, so a few months later. So what did I post over here? That time I haven't even heard about podcasting or knitting or things like that. I actually have another YouTube channel that I don't really go to. It's my Barbara Nalefko, because that's my name and surname, and I was posting them loads of things. Go check it out, have a laugh if you want to. And the one section I had over there was about knitting, and because that was a mishmash of everything, I've decided to just go knitting I love. and post those finished objects videos. I don't even talk there, I just basically make faces and goofy around in front of the camera, because I knew that the only person who will watch that will be my mom who's watching. And she was always into knitting, and now she's in crocheting, and it was kind of a fun thing for me to do and goof around, and they posted over that. I think then I started talking, and then someone wrote down that, do I know that something like podcasting exists? And then I started watching podcasts. I watched Danny from Little Bobbins, and Mina from Knitting Expat, Molly from Homespun House, Kristen from Wool and Vine, that's Wool and Vine is her yarn brand. Yarngasm podcast. So I kind of got involved, and I thought, well, I put it up and we shall see. Probably no one is going to listen to me, because that's basically what we do, aren't we? Because we see ourselves through the eyes of other people, the way they see us, not from the perspective that we see ourselves, and that sometimes puts us down not to do things. But during that year in 2015, so many things has happened in my life, with other people's lives too, in that I decided I don't have anything to lose over here, and I'm at this point in my life that, well, I went through so many things in my life, when I was a kid, when I was at school, and then I was an adult, and I'm working in the area that is very demanding in regards not taking anything personally. So I thought that taught me well to put something up there and not be offended by anything written down in case something like that happens, because I think that's the first thing you think, oh my god, if someone writes down something. So remember, everyone may have a bad day, but that does not mean that you have a bad life. So in case, you know, that's most the time when the YouTubers get some comments, we think that that person, well, had a bad day and had to write something mean and anything like that. So that's how we take it, basically, or we just delete it, because we have a right to do that too. So yeah, someone said, and I'm sorry that I can't quote it, but I read it somewhere, that the worrying about something is like a rocking chair. It will keep us busy, but it will not take us anywhere. I'm sorry, I should Google it. Maybe if I do, I'll write down who said that. Someone smarter than me. So yeah, that puts stuff into a thing, and my motto would be, I don't think that anyone said it, but it will be, don't learn how to live, but live and learn. So that was my thing in regards YouTube, about my online shop. And main thing about knitting, and I don't know how you feel about it, that knitting helps me to put everything into the distance. So it's like during the knitting, I can have those few moments of those breaths that I can actually focus on. I'm not really good with doing it when I'm not doing anything, but if I take my needles, I actually notice that that's what I do. And when you go to those, I don't know, if you start reading about, I just started reading about, I want to read more books this year, more about, you know, lifting you up and stuff like that. And I read somewhere about mindfulness, so you live in the moment, you're not in the meeting while you're having a shower, let's say it that way, which means that, hello, my battery run out of space. It's probably saying that I should speed things up. So anyway, I want to thank you for being here, for spending some time with me and writing and commenting and giving me thumbs up, because I see it, and that way I know that you're there. Otherwise, I don't know. Yeah, so thank you so much. If you want to chat like that about a channel or anything like that, you can, yeah, comment down below, let me know, and I may create a smart chat about YouTube, or I don't know, my online shop, business, accounting. You want to how it is to publish a pattern, how to publish a pattern, I don't know, we can chat about it. I won't have it strictly telling you how it needs to be done, but I don't know. If you have any interesting topic that you would want me to talk about, let me know down below too. Prices. So as a thank you for 5,000 subscribers giveaway, I want to thank you all for being here. Bye. randomly picking a viewer, one of you who comment down below under this video in the next episode, so subscribe and look up for me, is, okay, I'm a little bit, because I sewn it myself, so a bag that I sewn myself over here with the zipper looking like that. It's a boxy one that you can put it like this. So I hope you like it. Okay, nervous. Then a yarn. This one, I use this one to knit a hat for myself, so I hope I will have a twin body over there. So this is the hat. This is the one that you have a tutorial, 33 minutes free tutorial how to do it. I actually knitted a brown color, but I use this one because I love this one. Yeah, so you can have a matchy one. Then I'm going to extra give this amazing yarn, Salt River Mills. This is the yarn from Knit Crate. If you watched my What's on My Needles, you will notice the hat that I'm knitting, so I'm adding an extra bit to this yarn in case you would want to knit my hat. These two and a bag. Okay. I hope you like this one, and in case, so you can suggest, answer whatever I wrote down, write down your opinion about things down below. That will put an entry, 1 comment per person. You can reply to your comments on reply to someone else's comments, but I do not take those comments for considerations, only the first one that show, and that's the good thing about YouTube. It kind of sorts things out that way, so I'll know once I'm browsing. And then to help you out, maybe what question, in case to answer to, there's 99 things that bring me joy. I received this book from a friend and I answered one, and I want to use this book. And I think that'd be a really good reason, so I randomly open up on this. 59. An aspect of nature that inspires you. So look it up. An aspect of nature that inspires you. What I'm thinking about it, give me a sec. Okay, I had to have a moment to think. And let's think about my pouches. Do I have one over here? So yeah, this one, Flower Power collection, was designed 2 years ago, and I was very drawn to flowers from perspective of not having them, but looking at them. I don't know, weird thing. Second was my Silent Forest, and that was my trees. And this year's, I would say, river. I don't know why, but river. It calms down, but you have respect because it can flood and damage too. But then you can hop in and have fun in it and enjoy. That's my answer. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this one. See you in the next one. Don't forget to use #KnittingILove. Show me what you're knitting. Give me a thumb up if you like this one. Subscribe if you want to follow me and see what's up to with me in my knitting journey, or this channel journey. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye. And if I forgot something, let me know down below.